What's up, Gemini? It is Shakesha Divine. I'm bringing you a divine oracle message for the month of April 2023. I have meditated on your energy, and I thank all of the spiritual supports that are working for our highest and greatest good. Thank you very much. So let's see what message Spirit has for us right now. To set it off with, Spirit wants to jump right in and deal with you directly. This is all about your cleverness, your ability to navigate social situations and social environments, seeing the bigger picture at the end of the day. We know Geminis is the genius of the zodiac, the clever ones out here in these streets. And Spirit wants to walk in, wants to talk directly to you and about your ability to open up to the greatest potential of you showing up in your true and authentic self. Your area of where you tend to struggle, your biggest challenge is you focusing on how you're going to be received by folks that are around you. Your challenge is feeling as if if you rock the boat, if you truly speak your truth, if you truly say the things that you want to say, that you go be out here upsetting some folks out here in these streets. And see, so when this lover's card comes up, this is really us speaking to about our partnerships, our harmonious approach to how we interacting out here, right? And when that card comes up, this is your card too, Gemini. This is definitely your card because you're definitely concerned with how you are coming off out here. But see, this moon card is showing up, right? And when this moon card shows up, this is all about us not really dealing with some of those shadow parts, some of those parts of ourselves we don't want folks to know about ourselves. So if we out here and we doing our thing, we emotionally and we socially intelligent, we afraid that when we start really speaking truth to power, when we really start talking about the things that's on our mind, that we go start repelling some of the relationships we want to be connected to. But Spirit is wanting you to know is that when you start really being in tune, being in check with who you are, start accepting yourself, flaws and all, and really just connecting to your authenticity and being who you are unapologetically, might I add, you will find the savoir faire to say exactly what it is that you need to say in such a way that it allows people to be a little bit more thoughtful on whatever subject it is that you speaking your truth on. And if they don't, that's okay too. But what Spirit is really asking that you do is really start releasing all of those thoughts, all of those feelings that make you dim your light, that hold you back from really being able to express your true, authentic self and step out with childlike faith. Because when you do, you open the door to so many possibilities. Expect the unexpected. Anything can be done. Anything can happen. And when you start on a whole new journey, when the Fool card comes up, this is all about you stepping out there on faith, expecting the best, hoping for the best, knowing that you on your way to a journey and where you speaking your truth out here in these streets, however that may goes. But when you heal, when you deal with who you are, then the impact of how your relationships go, how your connections go, you'll start to be able to discern between those that's real and authentic from those that's really not, where you got to pretend that you somebody else in order to make these connections. See, let's talk about the relationships and how we go navigate those things, you know? See, Spirit is coming through to let us know that sometimes we got different factors on how we go about doing things in our life, right? We got different philosophies on the way to go, what righteousness looks like, right? How we're supposed to go about achieving things that we're supposed to go. If you come and you bring your outside approach, then you start messing with the way that it's always been done. You start messing with the teaching. And so when religious factors comes up, when spirit is talking about that, intuitively it hits me is that you start going against what everybody's been taught, how everybody knows the way to go, what they said that righteousness is supposed to look like, what they said is supposed to be. When you start moving against the grain, you may stir up the pot just a little bit. But no, because you hold that King of Swords energy, because you have that ability to be able to rightly divide that truth in such a way that you give people a little bit more understanding. It's more about being expansive and not being oppositional. You change the whole vibration of your exchange, and either they can take it or they can leave it alone. But you coming in here to set a new paradigm for how we go about navigating these streets out here. And so if you get some naysayer, some player hater, some alligator that's coming in here telling you that you're going against the teaching, you allow them to have their say, and you wish them peace and light and peace and love, because they stuck in a mindset that's not really ready for what you have to say for them. So you keep it moving there, Gemini. And one of the things that's going to help you in maintaining your vibration, because this is what's going to help you to propel in your purpose, that's going to help you to excel in doing those things that you came here to do with profession. You get you some music, because your connection to music is healing for yourself and healing for others. Oh, Gemini, your mind moves 1,000,000 miles a minute. You got to know that. You thinking here, you thinking there. What if it this way? You done worked it all out 50 different ways all over the place. But you get yourself into some healing vibration with some music. It will help you to be able to get grounded. It will help you to raise your frequency. So now you ain't thinking about all of the possibilities in the realms of shit you don't want. But you start letting your mind start wandering in all of the realms of possibility of things desired. That whole frequency changes. And when that happens, you begin to attract a whole nother plethora of things that's working out for you in your particular life. Your spirit animal oracle for the month of April is the scarab beetle. Because again, we say, spirit works through you. When this scarab beetle comes through, helping us and dealing with this whole King of Swords energy that we trying to really, really put our signature on, this is letting you know that magic works through you. And when you start really trusting and really start getting into this space of being open so that you can speak your truth, and you ain't worried about what the teaching is, and you ain't worried about whether or not these relationships is going to fall apart because they can't handle your truth, you will understand that magic works through you. And you will continue to do the work that you came here to do. And you ain't sitting around worrying about all of this other foolishness that's sparking insecurities and all this other dark emotion in you. You ain't got time for that, because you about the business of making things happen. You on the business of recognizing your unlimited possibilities in your journey in life. But you got to remember that the magic works through you. And when you good with you, you make a whole lot of things happen. There ain't nothing you can't do, genius here. Gemini is the truth out here in these streets. Y'all doing it big. Definitely, definitely recognize that magic works through you, Gemini. Peace and light. Peace and love.